Kim Zolciak is selling items from her personal closet amidst her estranged husband Kroy Biermann's reported debt, but she says it has nothing to do with the $230,000 court order she and her estranged husband got slapped with last month. The reality star listed a Louis Vuitton purse, Gucci heels, and more in social media posts. So what's the story behind all this? Let's find out. The Real Housewives of New Jersey star took to her Instagram story to share various videos featuring the high-class items and added captions with details and the prices she was asking for. Some of the items listed included a Louis Vuitton purse for $4,500, a Chanel shearling bag for $5,900, Balmain plastic heels for $600, and black Gucci mink heels for $1,250. While hosting a Q&A via Instagram stories, a fan asked her if she was selling her belongings because she did not have money. The former reality TV star simply explained without mentioning her marital and financial woes that she has a ton of stuff I bought over the years, so selling what I don't want. That's all. Kim's latest post comes after TMZ reported Kroy was selling some of his own stuff to help reduce their reported debt as they continue going through their divorce. The outlet also reported that Kim previously sold some things but kept the cash for herself instead of using it for the debt. In addition to making headlines for reported financial woes, the former lovebirds have been sparking rumors that things between them may be looking up once again. Kim recently added Biermann to her last name on Instagram, and she and Kroy were reportedly spotted out to dinner together to celebrate their 12th wedding anniversary. Before selling her own items, the 45-year-old made headlines in July for trying to make a quick buck off her daughter Brielle's closet. At the time, she listed $5,500 and $7,000 Chanel purses, $500 Louis Vuitton shoes, and $700 Prada boots. In February, the estranged couple's 7-bedroom Milton, Georgia estate was put up for auction after they defaulted on a $1.65 million loan that they took out in 2016, according to a notice shared by Fulton County. Although they eventually struck a deal to keep their home, Biermann submitted court documents in August asking a Georgia judge to let him and the reality star sell it after the IRS placed a $1.1 million line on it. He claimed that if they were unable to offload the posh pad, it would go into foreclosure once more due to the Brevalberty's reckless spending habits and love for online gambling. They've since been granted permission to sell the $3 million mansion with the hope of alleviating some of their financial stress. At the time of Biermann's pleas, Zolciak was already being sued by Saks Capital One for racking up more than $150,000 in unpaid credit card fees, and the couple was taken to court by Rolls-Royce for skipping payments on their $400,000 Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Target also handed the pair a lawsuit for not paying the $2,482.24 credit card balance. The former NFL star wrote in court documents after he filed for divorce in May that their finances were in such awful shape because Zolciak was spending substantial time in marital funds on gambling and other games of choice, which financially devastated their family. Despite the bitter divorce, which includes a nasty battle over the 4 minor children, it seems as though their love story may not be over. Just last week, the KAB Cosmetics founder put her married name back on her Instagram biography after she and Biermann had a romantic night out to celebrate their 12th wedding anniversary. Kim and Kroy first filed for divorce back in May, but in September, they revealed they were still living together. Kim also revealed that they were working on their marriage in an Instagram post. "I'm living here, not going anywhere," she captioned a video of her expansive shoe closet. "Been working on our marriage and have been living together as husband and wife. The lies daily are too much." Kim and Kroy were married in November of 2011 and have been going through an on-again, off-again divorce since May. After calling off the divorce in July, they were faced with a $200,000 lawsuit after allegedly defaulting on a home equity line of credit for their Alpharetta, Georgia home, according to court documents obtained by People. Landmark Community Bank alleged that the husband and wife failed to make monthly payments on their loan, which totals $217,443.32. If you're ever wondering how the rich housewife got into this mess in the first place, here's a short trip down memory lane and a deeper dive on Kim Zolciak's debt situation. Kim Zolciak, formerly Biermann, could use her old Bravo check again. The former Bravo star was originally a cast member on the reality series The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and even makes an appearance during the current season 15 alongside fellow OG Sherry Whitfield. But don't expect her to dish on anything regarding her mess of a divorce that's currently playing out for tabloid fodder. Sources close to the production say that the scene with Whitfield was filmed months before Zolciak and her now estranged husband Kroy Biermann and the battle to end their 11-year marriage began. The two filed separate divorce documents in May 2023, and since then, there's been a fight over custody of their 4 minor children in their lavish Georgia mansion. The Dancing with the Stars alum lavish lifestyle was always at the center of her storyline during her tenure on the show. According to Biermann, it's the reason she and their now family is in financial trouble. Rumors have swirled for years that the Biermann Bierman household was struggling to keep afloat on bills as multiple reports released revealed mounting debts, but Zolciak maintained that they were living their best lives. Their divorce documents and Bierman's statements allege otherwise. There are so many different stories about what Zolciak actually owes. To keep followers up to date, here's a compiled list of what's been reported on publicly that Zolciak's name is attached to. The RHOA alum owes American Express and the IRS a ton. Zolciak has been known to be a big spender. Season 1 and 2 saw her lifestyle being funneled by a wealthier man she'd been in on-again, off-again relationship with for 4 years. He never appeared on camera, but he was central to her storyline. At the start of Season 2, the pair were no longer an item, but Zolciak continued working and had support staff working in her home on the payroll for her and her 2 children at the time, despite her only income being for the show. Once they reconciled, she breathed a sigh of relief. Their final split came just before she met Bierman, and it appeared his NFL wages were enough to contribute to her diamonds and pearls. But apparently, they ran up their American Express bill. Radar Online reported that in 2019, Amex filed a lawsuit against the producers of Real Housewives of Atlanta and Don't Be Tardy, True Entertainment LLC, seeking payment for Kim Zolciak's $215,000 balance. Despite Amex's request to freeze funds, Truly Entertainment claimed no money was owed to Zolciak. Attempts to collect the debt in 2020, including garnishing Zolciak's SunTrust bank account, yielded no assets. Simultaneously, TMZ revealed Zolciak and Bierman's $1 million IRS tax debt, covering unpaid taxes for 2013, 2017, and 2018, with Bierman aiming to separate the tax issue in their divorce proceedings. A Georgia dream home turned nightmare and foreclosure. Months prior to the tax debt revelation, Zolciak's 6-bedroom Georgia mansion faced foreclosure, auctioned twice. Despite her denial, public records contradicted her claims. People magazine reported a $1.65 million loan defaulted by Zolciak and Bierman, leading to the scheduled auction. A last-minute resolution occurred, credited to the couple's actions. In recent paperwork related to Bierman trying to settle debts he now owes due to BMW, due to not paying on his luxury car, the former football player takes jabs at Zolciak, claiming her spending habits is the cause, with his lawyer explaining, "Mr. Bierman never imagined that he would find himself in this position, having a car repossessed. But this is the fallout when folks find themselves spending way beyond their means. Croy retired and no longer receives that NFL salary. I don't think anyone had told Kim. When it comes to finances, Kim is detached from reality. Every month, Croy has to scratch enough money together to pay the mortgage to save the home from going into foreclosure. They're getting collection notices, and now the lawsuit on behalf of the creditors. Kim continues to spend money on online gambling, wine, and things that are not necessities, but luxuries. Well, now they have one less luxury item. No more reality TV and NFL checks. Amid tough times, Zolciak may have lived paycheck to paycheck, appearing in Season 1 through 5 of RHOA, returning part-time in Season 10, and featuring in 8 seasons of Don't Be Tardy, canceled in 2020. Despite uncertainties about her income, post-cancellations, she started a swimwear and skincare line, claiming millions in earnings. Bierman no longer plays football since 2016, was ubiquitous alongside Zolciak before the divorce. He now seeks to evict her from their home, requesting exclusive possession in Alpharetta, Georgia, and restraining her from approaching the residence as per Yahoo News. Zolciak is selling her iconic eggs as seen on RHOA. While the Georgia mansion was, Zolciak was finding creative ways to make money, including starting an online closet where fans could purchase her wigs from her. Some of the wigs were seen on RHOA and Don't Be Tardy, and select wigs were selling for over $2,000. She's since asked fans not to purchase from the site, claiming Bierman was in control of the inventory and income generated from it. That's gonna be all for today, folks. If you want to watch more binge-worthy celebrity gossip, click that subscribe button and smash the notification bell to stay tuned.